Sometimes your mental health just kind of paralyzes you to the point where it seems really difficult to clean your apartment. Even someone like me who enjoys keeping a tidy space and cleaning things, you know, sometimes it just catches up with you and it can be really difficult to have a clean space. When I saw my kitchen like this, I knew that it had really gotten out of hand. Luckily, I had a big wave of motivation and I was able to tackle this in about an hour, 2 hours. So I'm just starting out with the dishes, first getting Nelson off the counter. Very lucky that I do have a dishwasher, but even then, it can seem like the hardest task in the world to load and unload the dishwasher. I was going through a phase of mug cakes, and a lot of these mugs actually ended up having a lot of mold in them, so I had to really scrub them down before putting them in the dishwasher. I felt kind of ashamed, but I feel like I need to mention it. I usually don't let things get to the point of mold, but you know, it's life sometimes. And of course, I have my emotional support, Nelson on top of the fridge, and my other cat, Charlie. You'll see her a bit later, but it always feels so good having a clean sink and just really disinfecting and scrubbing everything down, especially having, you know, that mold and, yeah. So just putting away some food here, and I noticed that my pantry was pretty full, which is not very usual for me. Like, I tend to eat out a lot. I avoid going to the grocery store, just anxiety wise. So to see that I actually had a full pantry, like, that was actually a pretty proud moment for me. I had just gone grocery shopping a few days before, and then, you know, having my air fryer, that means I'm cooking food, even if it's the easiest thing and not the most healthy thing in the world. It still means that I like put in effort and I made myself a meal. I do love having my cats around because they're something I can take care of. When it seems impossible to like take care of yourself, you have these little creatures that you know are depending on you, and you have to feed them, and you have to get up and go to the grocery store and make sure they have the right food and scoop their litter box. So, you know, they keep me accountable, I guess. I also started to decorate a little bit for the holidays. So I got out this little Santa plate, and, you know, the finishing touch of having a lit candle, nothing beats it. So that's everything for the kitchen, and I wanted to move into the living room. The floors just were so dirty, just so many crumbs and pieces of cat food, and it always feels so nice to have clean floors and just walk around without getting dust on your feet. So I have my exercise bike in the living room currently, just as a motivator for me to move my body a little bit more. I put it I put it right in front of the TV, just so I can watch TV, or even sometimes I'll play Animal Crossing on my TV and have the controllers in my hands while I am on the bike. So that's just an extra kind of little motivator I placed in my life, and it's right there out in the open, so I get a little bit more encouraged to move my body. Got the essentials, got my medication, got the coasters, and I got Aquaphor. So these boxes by the door, they've probably been there for 6 to 8 weeks. I've been meaning to just take them down to the recycling, and I just haven't. So my entryway has felt really cluttered. So I'm happy I was able to clear things off, add a few decorations, make sure the mirror looks nice, and finally take out the trash. And that trash, I was sitting in my garbage can for a while. So yeah, happy to finally get that out of the apartment. Also just doing a quick wipe down in the bathroom. I didn't do like the shower, the toilet or anything. At this point I was getting a little demotivated, and I just figured I might as well do as much as I can before getting totally exhausted. So here is my clean apartment. It's not perfect, but it's miles ahead of what it was. So glad that I took this little spark of motivation and was able to get a lot done. Thank you so much for watching, and if you are struggling with cleaning your apartment, I get it. Hopefully this is motivation, and yeah, if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you next time.